What up, y'all? Adam Ali from the Everyday Hustle. Thank you guys so much for being here. I am starting a new series here on this channel. What the new series is all about is me dissecting and providing my thoughts on various topics. Today's video, I'm going to be breaking down this specific graphic that I saw on social media, which is who comes first in a man's life. Is it the wife? Is it the mother? Is it the baby mom? Is it the daughter? Before I chime in and give you guys my thoughts, my opinions on this, comment below right now and let me know what you think. And then if you're going to edit it because of my opinions, go ahead and edit it at the end of the video to see if my opinions made you alter your thoughts. Reply back to your own comment by saying, now that I've watched this video, I think this and this and that. All right, so before I break down, in my opinion, who I think ranks the highest, the lowest here, I actually have a problem with this graphic right here. It kind of immediately displays the dysfunctionality, I don't even know if that's a word, the dysfunction in the black society, and how we are here now entertained about it and trying to dissect about it. I've never seen this graphic done to white people, Asian people, or any other ethnic backgrounds out there. It tends to be us, black people. So I have a problem with that, just to start off. But regardless, we're here to figure out the realities of our society. So I'm gonna share my opinion on what I think, ranks the most to the least here. Number one, in my opinion, I think the daughter is number one here. The reason why I choose the daughter as the most important lady, female in his life, is because once a man decides to participate in the process of bringing another person into this world, it is their due diligence, their responsibility for life for that child, or at least to the point where he's able to pass this child on to another man. So it's the responsibility factor for me that cannot be negotiated, in my opinion. In theory, it sounds good to say your mom is. I think you can even say your wife is, but it's the responsibility, here for me that I would rank the daughter first. Okay, and I'm going to come back to this point as I rank the other ladies in a man's life. In number two, I would likely choose the wife. The reason why I choose the wife is, again, responsibility. You have the responsibility of overseeing this other individual because you've asked for her hand from her dad, her mom. So now you have a responsibility from another family, and you have to take lead within your own family as you walk this journey with her. A lot of my thought process here is around the word responsibility. Responsibility to me is the highest point in relationships. Number three here, I would say the mom. And she could be number one too. But the reason why I ranked her number three is because for me to get to a point where now I have grown up to be a father, to be a husband, she has done her responsibility to getting me to this point and put me in a position now where I have to take responsibility in overseeing the new ladies in my life. Let me put a major asterisk on the mom. Your mom is likely, from this entire list here, you're going to experience from this four options here, unconditional love. That likely none of these other ladies in your life will ever be able to exhibit. You know, and even though I rank her number 3, I must say that from within these 3, your mom will always, for the most part, exhibit to you what unconditional love is. It's, for me, it's the importance of her, where she brought me to in order for me to carry on. I remember seeing a video or another photo where there was a wife in the front and the mom was in the back of the car, and the question was along the lines of who should ride on the passenger seat. And you know, that made me think a lot, because I've realized when your mom and your dad are still together, meaning your mom is not single, she probably doesn't even have time to be. Her life is still so occupied being a wife that this conversation is meaningless to her. I don't know if I'm making any sense. When your mom is still in a relationship or in a relationship, she would never be in a position to even feel jealousy or feel the need for her son to be put over these other ladies in his life, because she understands her role already. She is honoring her husband, maybe your father. So this conversation to her is minutia, means nothing to her, because she's busy. You know what I'm saying? I tend to see that mothers, grandmas who don't have a significant other, they find themselves in these weird positions where it's a battle between the wife and the mom. And I feel like what dissolves that immediately is if the mother has a husband, maybe your dad, there's never that pull of the son or choose me, or that you're disrespecting me type of dialogue. It's always the ones who are not in a relationship that tend to have that pull on a son. And lastly, number 4, in my opinion, would be the baby mom. Obviously, because the relationship was conditioned, meaning, it's done. It's not done in the sense, there's still a child here that was created in here, and that's the blessing of the relationship. But her role in this man's life is no longer significant anymore. To him personally, she still plays a role in it, because she's responsible in the 50% of, raising that, the daughter, which is still very, very, very important here. I'm not trying to downplay the baby mama at all. The man has a wife now. He's not thinking about baby mama no more. There's a reason why he has a wife, She is the least of his worries, or should be at least the least of his personal worries. He'll still be concerned to ensure that, they're raising their daughter in the best manner. They have their daughter at, best interest. And she's meeting him 50-50, and vice versa. He's meeting her and raising this blessing that they produce together. So that's kind of my breakdown of what I personally think the order of importance to a man. Comment below. Let me know what you think is the most important here. And again, these are just my opinions, and it's very subjective. It really depends on the situation, the scenario. Everything's so subjective here, but trying to be as general as possible. I'm gonna throw it back at the ladies. Who do you think comes first in your life? Why does these type of imagery or these type of breakdown is placed on man? Let me turn the table around and ask the ladies there, who do you think you would prioritize from 1 to 4? Would it be your son? Would it be your husband? Would it be your dad? Would it be your baby father? Okay, comment below, let me know. And let me know if you guys enjoyed this type of video. Feel free to DM me on Instagram to send me things that you'd like for me to kind of dissect and give my thoughts. Again, everything's super subjective here. There is no cookie cutter answer. There's too many variables, but I thought this would be very interesting for me to break down, and I look forward to seeing the comments below on what you guys think is the order of importance to a man and vice versa. Anyhow, be sure to comment, like, and subscribe. I got these new t-shirts here. You guys can actually see it underneath the video. Purchase one today, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace. I'm out.